Right now we've been doing this saving money series.
A little more.
Yeah, get it all over. All over it. Get it all wet. Let's see your 3 weeks worth of hard work you put in. Good morning, everybody. So we are starting our school day a little bit later this morning. We kind of did yesterday too, but it still kind of worked out in the end where it didn't get too late in the day. So not too worried about it this morning. I want to tackle some dishes before we get our school day started, make a pot of coffee, and then get into our day. How's your breakfast?
Good.
You're all set up here. You have your tablet propped up, an old pop box, eating your breakfast.
Oh, toodles. What tool can get the kisses back? The butterfly net can do that. The butterfly net gets the 2 kisses back.
And I are actually getting ready to start a new book. We alternate our math days of the week. So one day we'll do a book about, right now we've been doing this Saving Money series. It's by Mary Firestone. So we did her first one and it taught the kids all about like what money is, how it's made, what bartering is, what exchanging is, like if you go to a different country, how you'd need to exchange your money, stuff like that. So it taught them a lot about all the processes to do with money. So the next book in her series that we're working on is called Saving Money. And the reason we're doing this, and I told you guys I'd tell you a little bit about the kids' chores and stuff like that they've been doing. So remember I did a video that said why I don't give my kids chores anymore? We've changed something a little bit in the household. The kids have actually earned themselves jobs where they're making money, and I'll explain to you how our system works a little bit later, but this is perfect timing to do saving money. So I alternate between reading books on math one day and then the next day we'll do like a new lesson in math. So they're learning a little bit of both things, and right now the money series has been pretty popular with these guys. Thank you. Are you ready? Share jar. What do you think her spend jar is all about? To get her milk? Okay. What do you think the save jar is all about?
Saving her money.
Okay. And what do you think her share jar is for?
Sharing.
Sharing money. So why would you share money? Okay. Well, lots of people when they budget their money, they get all their money for the week in a paycheck, we'll say. Okay? So you get your money. So like she has her money, she has a couple dollars. So we'll pretend she got her paycheck, sort of like you're gonna get when you get paid for the work that you've done in the house, right? And so this little girl made up basically 3 bank accounts, 3 jars. One is for spending to get whatever she wants. So if she wants a new toy or she wants some milk or something like that, she's gonna have this money all of her own to spend. Then she takes part of her money and she puts it in a save jar. A save jar is money that you put away, you put in your bank account, and you would use that to either save up for something big, or adults will use it to save up maybe for a trip, or you know when our car broke down and we needed to be able to have money to fix it. So you would use your savings money sometimes to do that. Or when you get older, you want to save for when you don't have to work anymore. So you might put money away to save so that you have money when you stop working. Okay? And then the share jar is kind of like what a lot of people do. Do you know what charity is? Okay, so what would you use charity for? You don't. Okay, that's all right. So charity is, or sharing, would be, let's say you saw somebody that needed something and they didn't have the money to get it. Like maybe they needed food.
And you would give them something.
You would give them money from your share. We are doing a 2-day craft project for Aspen. He's actually going to make a coffee filter fish to go with his F learning. What are you doing?
And then I had to take it out and then Throw it around.
Color it. Put all different kinds of colors on here. We're going to do something really cool. So we have a coffee filter and some markers, and we just kind of flattened out our coffee filter. And he can use whatever colors he wants. Because when he's done putting the color on here, we're going to let him do something kind of cool and messy. And then it's going to have to dry. Well, kind of, yeah. I'll show you when you're all done. Okay, get it super wet. There you go. Put it under the water.
I need a little more.
Yeah, get it all over. All over it. Get it all wet. Not too much. You don't want to get rid of all your color. Yep, get it all wet. First part of our project that we're going to finish up tomorrow is done. So we just took the coffee filter and we ran it under some water. You can dip it in a pan. There's all different ways. You just want to get it wet. We started with a paintbrush. My hands are so messy, but it's washable marker. We started with a paintbrush, but it didn't quite spread it. It's supposed to really tint the coffee filter. There's lots of imperfections. There's like little darker areas, and that's fine because it's going to add to the character of his fish tomorrow. We're going to let this dry overnight, and then tomorrow we're going to make this into a really cool fish. So I have it on a glass cutting board, and I think it should be okay. It shouldn't stick to it then, and I'm going to check it throughout the day here. And then just make sure that the coffee filter is not sticking. But I think it's going to look really cool tomorrow, you guys. All right, so Ireland finished her school day a little while ago, you guys. And remember Bubbles that she was working on, her turtle from her turtle science that we were doing? She also did some in art class and learned to draw a turtle. So she added in the details of his scoots and then gave him some lines. And now she's putting some designs around him. But this is Ireland's first attempt at learning to draw a turtle. And I think she did really well.
I'm just making some hearts and snowflakes. That happened because of my finger. And this one. I was like trying to wipe it off. And then I wiped it off on the paper and then that happened. I didn't notice I got so much marker on my finger.
Aspen, what are you doing?
Jump on the ground. Hey, Mom, watch.
So this has been going on for about the last 5 minutes, you guys, while T and I are trying to do school.
That's more like just like jump onto the ground.
Alright, Miss Ireland, let's see your 3 weeks worth of hard work you put in. Let's see the final product of Bubbles. So that's the back. She did extra, you guys. That is so cool. I love it.
And it looks like if you turn it this way,